What's good, YouTube? Hitman X. Make sure I hit that like, hit that sub. Show your boy some love. Real quick video, y'all. I guess I'll wait till a few of y'all come in the stream because I couldn't let this keep going on. We've been seeing Kevin Durant run amok across social media, and I'd be an asshole, I'd be a jackass to not speak on this. So as y'all follow in, I'm assuming y'all will come in late. Y'all will catch the stream late. So maybe you'll catch the back stream. Just hit the comment section, man. Listen, y'all. I got to keep it honest, bro. Kevin Durant, the biggest jackass on planet Earth, bro. In the NBA for sure, bro. Kevin Durant, what's good, Jamon? Salute, salute. Texas T, salute, salute. Yeah, I got to cook Kevin Durant, y'all. And y'all know me to be the biggest Kevin Durant fan. Well, probably, I wouldn't say the biggest Kevin. Let's not start the video off on no dick sucking. Let's not do that, right? Because I'm not the biggest Kevin Durant fan. I know a lot of Kevin Durant fans out here who will make excuses for what he's doing. I know a lot of Kevin Durant fans out here who will excuse all his past transgressions. I'm not one of them, right? I am a Kevin Durant fan. However, I understand nobody's perfect, right? Everybody's human, right? But there's a certain way that you move as a man that Kevin Durant has not understood that. And we're both the same age. We were both born in '88. Right, we're both 80 babies, but he acts like a little ass kid, and I can't respect that. What's good, Will? I see you down there. So as y'all, I see a few of y'all coming in the chat. So we got to cook this dude. So apparently, Kevin Durant is so sensitive, right, on how his legacy is being portrayed that he finds it proper etiquette or the way to move. Salute to I see you down there. LL King, what's good? He feels like it's apropos to go around here. Damn, it's a lot of background noise today. Y'all just going to bear with it because I ain't got too much time anyway. But Kevin Durant feels like it's cool to go around here and going back and forth with faceless, nameless trolls online, right? Make it make sense to me, y'all. I'm hoping it's a few of y'all in the chat room now. Y'all can help this make sense for me. It's cool for Kevin Durant, right? Two-time NBA champion, multiple-time All-Star, right? Former MVP to engage in retarded rhetoric with trolls online, right? And this is supposed to be the best player on our team that's supposed to help us drive this team to a championship, right? I don't see too many Suns fans talking about this foolishness that Kevin Durant's been on, mainly because they're trying to ignore it and throw it under the rug. I can't do that, y'all, right? It's part of the reason why I'm not really sold on the Phoenix Suns. I can't trust Kevin Durant, right? And I'm gonna tell you what really got it for me, right? What really did it for me is when a Brooklyn Nets fan said, "Oh, all Brooklyn Nets fans don't hate you. You got some that love you." He says, "Shut your soft ass up." What do you mean, shut your soft ass up, bro? And then he said another thing that really triggered me to do this video. He said, what he said? He said, "Oh, I respond to negativity. I don't take positivity well." Well, then you're just a cancer, bro. That means you're a cancer. And it started to unpack. It started to I started to really start to see layers to who Kevin Durant is, the level of jackass that he is, right? TJ fan, I see you down there. Yeah, it's layers to this jackass dude, bro. He's not just an asshole just because of the move to Golden State. No, he's been this guy, right? And this is the guy that we traded Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and multiple picks for. It is what it is. So you cannot defend this. Kevin Durant needs to act this age. Exactly, Tiffany. Me and Kevin Durant's the same age. And y'all know I'm an asshole. Y'all know I could get on here and I could be a jackass. But at the end of the day, it's entertainment. I'm not an athlete, right? I'm not the best player on a quote unquote championship contender team, right? And it's a certain level of troll that I just don't respond to. Kevin Durant responds to every one of them. What's going on with Kevin Durant, right? And to say, oh, to a Brooklyn Nets fan who still supports you, shut your soft ass up, and he's trying to be positive, and you just don't respond to positivity well. You just don't give a fuck about people, bro. Kevin Durant, you're just an asshole. Period, point blank. And it's hard to say, oh, this guy is gonna put the city on his back. He's gonna sacrifice and go into the offseason and try to get better and try to help this team get better when you respond to your fans like that, Kevin Durant. When that's how you treat people who actually have your back. So how do you really respond, Kevin Durant? Do I have to be an asshole and cook you and go off on you for you to actually respond? For you to actually register what the hell is going on? Right? What happens when you have a bad stretch throughout the course of the season, Kevin Durant? Are you not going to give a fuck? It's hard for me to get behind Kevin Durant. And this is my favorite player. I hate to say that, but it is what it is, bro. Like, I'm starting to fall back on KD. He said D Book is the best player till KD leads us to the finals. No, he's not. Devin Booker is not the best player on his team. Devin Booker wasn't going on that stretch until Kevin Durant came on his team. Devin Booker is not the same player without Kevin Durant on his team. See, irregardless of what I just said prior, Kevin Durant coming to this team still brought Devin Booker more so, way more production, even if he's not scoring up 40 points a game. Him being on the court alone makes us a better team. So we got to cut that nonsense out. And plus, he's way more impactful defensively, one of the best rim protectors in the league, a better rebounder than Devin Booker, right? I would argue a better playmaker than Devin Booker. He's just a better player than Devin Booker. Why are we still having this conversation, right? They're not double teaming Devin Booker coming up court. They're double teaming Kevin Durant coming up court. Why are we still having this conversation? True King, what's happening, homie? Yeah, I gotta cook KD, bro, because KD is acting like a nut ass dude, bro. You sitting here, and then I seen Showtime say, "Oh, he's not God. He can respond to. We're all human." No, we're not all human. Some of these guys are robots. Stop responding to robots on Twitter. And then he came out talking about some, "Oh, I'm on my burner account. Go check me on the whatever he said on the spaces." Like, bro, you a clown, bro. Kevin Durant is an absolute clown, bro. Period, point blank. And I hate I actually went to bat for this dude. I hate I went to bat for him. I hate our team traded for you, right? I hate that we got to go into the next season with you being one of our best players in the league. All of that, KD, right? Now, you hear this video, you by hook or crook, right? You search your name and you go to the negative videos, because this is a negative title, right? And this is a negative narrative that I'm going to push. You see this video, Kevin Durant, you take that negativity and you win us a championship, baby. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that's some way to get through to you, KD, because you don't register positivity well. Everybody's not your enemy. Nobody gives a fuck you went to well, you got something that give a fuck about you going to Golden State. I personally don't. And I believe the masses don't. KD, you're not God. Nobody gives a fuck about what you do at the end of the day. We all got our own life, homie. Stop being a jackass. He said still, yeah, it's Booker's team. I'll give you that. It's Devin Booker's team for shit show. But he's not the best player on this team, right? Just as it was Steph Curry's team in Golden State, but he wasn't the best player on that team, right? You get what I'm going with that? Like, it's certain instances where you can not be the best player on the team, but it could be your team still, right? It was an instance in which Tim Duncan wasn't the best player in San Antonio, but Kawhi Leonard was the best player, right? At a small portion, right? Tim Duncan necessarily wasn't the best player on that team, but it was Kawhi. Kawhi was the best player, but it was still Tim Duncan's team, right? Luka came to the Mavs. He was better than Dirk Nowitzki his rookie year, but it was still Dirk's team. You get where I'm going with that? Like, it's certain instances in which you can not be the best player, but it still be a team. Said cut the brother some slack. No, I'm not cutting him no slack. No, I'm not cutting him some slack. Salute to you though, brother. I'm not cutting him no slack because he's not cutting slack. I don't believe he's in the gym. I don't believe he's dedicated to winning the championship this year. I think he's dedicated to winning arguments and debates online, in which I want to say he cooked low, but he didn't really cook low. He was out there. He was timid. He was soft coming that low, right? He didn't really have consistent logic, right? He's just making an ass out of himself online. I gotta tell it how it is, brother. Says real shit. Yeah, come on, bro. Said Kevin Durant needs to act. Yeah, Mr. Sensitive. Come on, y'all. Y'all know the real. I ain't gotta tell it. Y'all know the real. It's just I'm confirming it. Cause at the end of the day, we're not about to. Me as a Suns fan, I'm not about to sit here and make any excuses. Whether it's Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal now, CP3, it doesn't matter. I'm about winning the championship here. And if y'all ain't dedicating all your time to winning, I'm not used to this shit. I got to tell you how it is. I'm not used to this shit. Mikal Bridges don't have, to my knowledge, burner accounts going back and forth with online, right, on Twitter with trolls, right? Devin Booker, to my knowledge, doesn't have burner accounts trolling online, right? And the list goes on. Kevin Durant does. Cut that faggot shit out, bro. It's that question. Is he the problem or we as consumers of the game the problem? We could just not pay him time of day. Now that depends, brother. Right? That depends. Uh, in what instance are you talking? I mean, what what angle are you going with that? Like, are you saying is he the problem as in us winning the championship or not? Us being dedicated to winning the championship or not? Or just the attention brought onto the Suns? Because if we're talking about the latter, the attention being brought on the Suns, he is the problem. He's definitely the problem. There's a narrative that we're a super team. It's because of Kevin Durant. There's a narrative that Kevin Durant is sensitive, right? There's a narrative that we're not really championship contenders. Kevin Durant has a part in that, right? Because you see his actions online, you see how he's moving, and it confirms it. Kevin Durant is a problem. So yes, I gotta cook him. I gotta put him on the spot for that. Period, point blank. Because I'd be down if I'm gonna put my neck out there for somebody, and they're not gonna put their neck out there for me or for my fan base. Because there's a lot of Phoenix Suns fans who put their neck out for Kevin Durant, and he doesn't do the same. Period, point blank. So as long as the ball, you say as long as he ball out the season and stay healthy, yeah, we'll see about that, Jamon. But it doesn't matter about the season, homie. The playoffs is where it's really at, right? We'll see in the playoffs. Does he ball off in the playoffs, right? Do we stay healthy in the playoffs? I don't give a fuck what happens in the regular season, right? We could be what a 70-win team and still lose the championship. It'd be a failed season. So that's what I'm more focused on, Jamon. Period, point blank. So much talent, but it ain't him. Mama's boy, sorry to say that. Oh, he said it ain't in him. Ah, that's deep. Ill will, that's deep right there. They ain't ready to hear what you just said. Because there's a lot of mama's boys online, y'all. There's a lot of mama's boys online that ain't really ready to hear what you just said, Ill will. They ain't built for that. There's a lot of cats that ain't built for what you just said right there, homie. Real shit. But that's facts. I gotta agree with that. I can't disagree with what you just said. But yeah, man. Kevin Durant, your mindset as a 35-year-old grown ass man is not there. I can't trust your mindset, especially in the pressure moments. Because here's another angle. What happens when the crowd, right? You're in the hostile crowd in the playoffs, and they're trolling you with the cupcake shit and all that. What happens then, right? Is that going to actually affect you? Is that going to throw your game off, right? Are you going to be mentally strong enough to ignore that shit? If you can't ignore it online, then how the fuck are you supposed to ignore it in person on the court, right? That's what I'm talking about, brother. Personally, my brother, him doing whatever he's doing online won't make me this mad. And I had James Harden for a decade. I get that, brother O. Brother O, I get what you're saying, homie. But at the end of the day, I'm not as patient as you are. So I can't know. I have it's no excuses, bro. It's no excuses, bro. I get what you're saying, but no. And what did James Harden do for y'all? He didn't put y'all in anywhere close to a championship position. Y'all are one of the worst teams in the NBA. Respect. Right now. After post James Harden, y'all are one of the worst teams in the NBA. Respectfully. So no, brother. Oh, that logic doesn't work on me. I can't. No, I'm not about to allow you to just come out here and run. He said he from your city too. Yeah, he is from Baltimore, and damn, that's tough. DC, wherever he's from. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, but brother, oh no, you're not about to run that James Harden narrative and get away with it, homie. That doesn't work on me. Period, point blank. Homie he had an opportunity to win in Houston, and his mentality showed at the end of the day because he left y'all to try to chase a championship. And that's what I'm trying to avoid here in Phoenix, right? Because if he's acting this way now, imagine when shit hits the fan, what's going to happen, right? He's going to run his ass off, and he's going to shit on the Suns fans the way he's doing the Brooklyn Nets fans, right? So I'm jumping ahead of I'm jumping ahead of it right now. I'm not. I'm jumping ahead of you. You ain't gonna be able to say, oh well, you being soft. You're shut your soft ass up. You know, you're not gonna do that. No, you're soft. You're sensitive, right? You're a cupcake. Period. Point blank. And if you don't bring us a championship, you're a failure. We're not failure. We're not a failure organization because we did everything in our power to bring a championship contending team around you, to build one around you, right? You didn't get the job done at the end of the day. Period, point blank. Not us, because we did everything in our power to get Robert Sarver the hell up out of here. Robert Sarver's out of here mainly because of the fan base. The fan base got Robert Sarver the hell up out of here, right? The fan base put the pressure on Matt Ishbia to spend money on this team, which he's doing. We're one of the highest luxury tax teams in the league right now, right? The fans are doing their job. You do your job. Point blank, period. But that's all I got, y'all. Cause I'm finna sit back in and work, y'all. I ain't about to hold y'all up too long. Hitman next. That's all I got. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Hit that comment section if you're coming in late. Let me know how you feel about this. I'm out of here.